They ran quickly through the forest, occasionally glancing behind them. Their pursuers were following them at a short distance. Kayuk and several wolves, the leaders of the pack, began to move in a circle and trap them in the center of the circle. On the other hand, the wolverines were also approaching and tightening the encirclement. They realized that they could no longer escape, they would have to surrender or fight to the death. Neither the wolves nor the wolverines were willing to accept these newcomers. Isabella, because of the request and warning I had given, and Kayuk, with a similar goal, had started to pursue, capture or destroy them. Finally, the circle was complete. Kayuk let out a loud howl. Isabella looked around her. Some of the wolverines had completely transformed into wolves. Some, like Isabella, remained in the second state. She prepared to attack the newly arrived werewolves. Kayuk and the pack of wolves, growling, stepped forward. The wolves were hesitant. They had no chance of escape or victory against this attacking force. Some of them put their tails between their legs in surrender, and lowered their heads and pulled their ears back. Some were ready to fight. They attacked the wolves. Each wolf was engaged with several wolves. Isabella, with a long leap, aimed at the muzzle and face of one of them and hit it with her paw. The wolf moaned loudly and blood flowed from its mouth and face. The fight did not last long. Several wolves were killed and wounded, and the rest surrendered. Isabella looked at Kayuk and howled. Kayuk separated from the others and walked towards the farm. Isabella said to the remaining werewolves, "Whoever understands my words, separate from the rest and come this way." Some of them started walking towards her. Isabella, "So you, who can understand my language, take these clothes and transform and sit together on the floor in the corner. David, give them the clothes." David put the clothes on their bodies, they transformed, and did as Isabella ordered. I heard Kayok barking in the distance. "John, there must have been news, something happened." I said, "Yes. Get ready. We need to go." Kayok entered the farm. He waited a while, to catch his breath, he barked several times. I laughed and said, "Very good. So Isabella is there too. I have to tell Kate. And if I don't tell Julian, I might get slapped again." I informed Kate that due to the presence of Isabella and the residents of Burston, I did not need Susan and the others. After a while, with the guidance of Kayuk, we arrived at the place where the werewolves were captured. Isabella came towards me, and at the same time, Wolverine shook my hand. I looked at his sharp claws. I said, "Thank you for keeping your promise," she said in a voice that was harsh due to her condition. A few of them wanted to enter Burston, but we stopped them. We got into a fight with them and they escaped. We surrounded them with the help of Kayuk and the wolves. Those who were there and gave them clothes have human intelligence. We did not allow the others to transform, so that they would be identified. Julian, is anyone injured? Isabella, yes, some of them died. Julian went towards them with Miriam. Isabella, what are you doing with these? I said, "I'll keep them temporarily in the police cell, and I'll tie them up." Don't you want to untie that tie from David's leg? You guarantee it, Isabella? Yes, I said, for good faith and more certainty. Come to the office with these, so I can untie them there. They'll be untied by computer. Julian came towards us and said, "Some of them are not bad, but some of them are in serious condition. We need to take them to my office as soon as possible. Isabella, we'll help you." After tying the ties, we transferred them all to the car, and the injured werewolves were taken to the hospital in John and Miriam's car.